In this video I'm going to show you how to SSH into your reMarkable using macOS and Linux. I'm running Linux here and I'm on the reMarkable software version 1.7.2. There are two ways of connecting to your reMarkable. The first one is via the USB Ethernet interface and the second one is via Wi-Fi. I'm going to show the USB version first. So obviously you have to connect your reMarkable via the USB cable to your computer, otherwise it won't work. On your reMarkable, go to Settings and go to the Storage tab. Make sure that Enable USB Web Interface is on. The following section is Linux only, in case the interface is not automatically recognized. In my case, I don't have a real network manager, so I have to do things manually. Checking out the message, we can see there is a USB device recognized, and the last line here says it's now renamed to ENP0S29U1U2, which is much more easy to remember than USB 0. So if you remember that for a second, you can see if we now do IP link, then we can see our internet, our interface right here. That's reMarkable, and it's down. So we can't connect it. If we try to ping it, it should be on a 10.11.991. Nothing works. So in order to set that up, we need to DHCPCD manually. So let's just get the name of the interface here. Now we are all set up. If you could ping reMarkable, no need to do that. So how do we find out the IP of a reMarkable? Inside Settings, we go to the About tab. And on there it will show us two important things. First is our root password, which we can see here. And the second one is the IP address we need to connect to. So now that we have those two bits of information, we can do the following. We can SSH as root onto our reMarkable, which is at 101.11991. If we do that, then we need to continue connecting. So just type yes, and then we need the password. And after entering the password, we are inside the reMarkable. Now, how does the same thing work on Wi-Fi? So on the reMarkable, we make sure that Wi-Fi is turned on. In my case, I just have to turn flight mode off and wait for the connection to be established. So now that we have a Wi-Fi connection, go to the About tab. And now I can see two IP addresses. The bottom one is the one we can use over Wi-Fi. So in order to connect to that, same thing, SSH, root, at, and now our new IP, which in my case is 192.168.178.32. We have to confirm that and enter our password again. And we're in. Now, what if we don't want to type the password every time? Well, there's a simple solution to that. We just generate an SSH key and copy that over to the reMarkable. So let's have a look. There should be in your home directory a folder called .ssh. If we have a look at that, in my case, we can see there's just a known host file. So there's no ID key there. So we need to generate one. If you have something that says RSA_ID already in there, you don't need to do that next step. So in order to generate a key, it's pretty easy. We just say SSH key again. It will already default to the correct name, so ID_RSA. In this case, we generate that key because we don't want to type a passphrase. So if we typed in a passphrase here right now, we would have to type in the passphrase of the key every time we want to log into the reMarkable. So because we don't want to do that, just hit enter here twice, and there we go. Now if we take a look at the .ssh folder again, there you can see your ID_RSA key. Now, how do we get that over to the reMarkable? Pretty simple. We just run another SSH command, which is called SSH copy ID. And now we provide the username and the IP of reMarkable. So in our case, it's root at 101.11991. Enter the password one last time. And that's it. One key is added. So if we try to SSH onto there again, now I can see it works without us being prompted for the password.